What if I told you that one of Egypt's lost pharaohs may have been hiding in plain sight? Not behind sealed stone doors, but scattered as broken debris, flood-washed rubble, and forgotten clues. In early 2025, archaeologists announced the discovery of what they called a new royal tomb site. No mummy, no golden coffin, no dramatic unveiling. And yet, it may belong to Pharaoh Thutmose II, a king who ruled over 3,500 years ago. So how do you find a royal tomb without finding the king? And how do you solve a mystery that tomb robbers tried to erase? Stay with me, because this is not just archaeology. This is a crime scene investigation in the Valley of the Kings. If you love real historical mysteries, ancient Egypt, and discoveries that rewrite textbooks, hit like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments. Do you think Thutmose II's mummy is still hidden or already lost forever? Let's begin the hunt. Thutmose II is one of Egypt's most overlooked pharaohs. He ruled during the 18th dynasty. He was married to the legendary Hatshepsut, and he was the father of Thutmose III, one of Egypt's greatest warrior kings. But Thutmose II himself, he had a short reign. He was overshadowed by powerful relatives, and most strangely, he was missing a known royal tomb for decades. Egyptologists believed his burial was either destroyed, reused, or never found. But ancient Egypt rarely gives up secrets without leaving traces. Here is something most people do not realize. The Valley of the Kings is not empty desert. It is one of the most crowded burial grounds in human history. Over 60 tombs, stacked, overlapping, reused, and looted over thousands of years. When archaeologists found this new site in 2025, the first question was not, is this a tomb? It was, how did we miss it? The answer lies in floods and thieves. Ancient tomb robbers did not politely clean up. They smashed walls, dragged artifacts, and left debris. But here is the mistake they made. The Valley of the Kings floods. Rare desert storms send torrents of water racing through narrow paths called wadis. And when water moves debris, it leaves patterns. In this discovery, archaeologists followed broken limestone chips, fragments of plaster, and traces of funerary decoration, all washed downhill from a single point, like footprints at a crime scene. And those footprints led back to a buried structure, cut into the rock, in the style of early 18th dynasty royal tombs. Pause for a second and comment below. As a tomb robber, would you hide evidence or trust the desert to erase it? The tomb had no mummy, but archaeology does not rely on guesswork. It relies on context. Here is what matched Thutmose II. The tomb architecture was consistent with his reign. The location fit burial practices before the valley was fully standardized. The artifacts dated to the correct period, and no other known king fit the timeline. Most importantly, historical records say Thutmose II was buried, but they never say where. This discovery fits the missing space in the puzzle. Not proof, but strong evidence. Here is the haunting part. Thutmose II's mummy was found centuries ago, reburied in a cache with other royal mummies, meaning his original tomb was likely robbed early. His body was moved for protection, and his resting place was erased from memory. But now, 3,500 years later, the ground itself is telling the story again. This discovery is not about gold, it is about method. It proves that archaeologists do not just dig randomly. They read landscapes, flood scars, debris trails, and human mistakes. The tomb robbers thought time would bury their crime. Instead, time preserved it. So here is the real question. How many royal tombs are still hiding? Not underground, but in overlooked details. If this story made you see archaeology differently, like, share, and subscribe for more real historical mysteries, told like stories, not textbooks. And comment below, which lost pharaoh should we hunt next? Because history never stays buried forever.